Welcome to Lagniappe, a program about events, issues, and people. I'm Cory Crowe. I'm joined today by Bryan, Community Development Coordinator for CASA. Welcome. Thanks for being with us today, Leslie.
Thanks for having me.
Well, first, let's start off. I think some folks out there know about CASA because we've talked to you guys before, but what is CASA? What do you do?
CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocate. We are advocating for children in foster care to get them in a safe and permanent home as quickly as possible.
And you are doing that in a lot of area in North Louisiana. What area do you cover?
We serve all of Northeast Louisiana. We serve 11 parishes from Union, Lincoln, all the way to Madison, Tensas, East Carroll Parish.
So a big service area. About how many kids are you guys helping in an average year?
In an average year, I think 355 was what we did last year, and that was with 125 volunteers.
I guess people may be wondering why the kids are at court. What's going on in these kids' lives?
There are so many children that are removed from their home due to abuse and neglect in Northeast Louisiana. Ouachita Parish itself is the number 3 area in the state of Louisiana with the number of children in foster care. We're behind Lafayette and East Baton Rouge. And that's just it. All of North Louisiana is just an area that's very high in abuse and neglect. And we've got to do better for these children.
Now, CASA is not the organization removing the kids from the home. Y'all are there to help.
We come in after the children are already removed from their home. A report is filed. The Department of Children and Family Services does an investigation, and then the judge has to sign off for children to be removed from their home. And at that time, the judge can also elect to assign CASA to the case, which just gives him another set of eyes and ears to make the most informed decision.
When these kids are removed from the home, what typically happens with them?
A lot of times they're placed with a relative. Someone that's close to their family unit that they have some knowledge of. They've been to their home, so it's not a foreign place. But a lot of times they're removed from their home, and not only removed from their home, they're placed in a foster home that's in a different town that's 30 miles away from where they grew up, and they know no one, they know no surroundings, they've got to change schools. There's just a lot of change, and what we ask CASA to do is to commit for the entirety of the case so that child has that one person that they know is going to show up every month to talk to them and make sure they're okay and be their spokesperson.
Do the kids typically end back up with their parents, or does it not always work out?
It doesn't always work out. Our number one goal is reunification of the family, and CASAs will work with DCFS, counselors, everybody, all the players in the game to make sure that happens. CASA has a court order from the judge saying that they can talk to teachers, counselors, doctors, so that he gets all the information that the judge needs. And so CASA really works with everyone, but their goal is to advocate for that child and make sure that that child has everything that child needs.
I guess sometimes when this is happening, a lot of times the family needs services too. Tell me a little bit about how you can get involved there.
Absolutely. When you look at a child, you've got to look at the whole picture. And for that child to be able to go home, there need to be some plans in place. There needs to be a safety plan. There needs to be some services offered to that family. And that's something that a CASA can help coordinate.
The big reason I think you're here today is you need volunteers right now,
We
right?
do.
So
We
what is
are
a
dying.
volunteer signing up for? What do you have to do?
You sign up. You've got to be 21 years old, pass a background check because we are working with children, and go through 30 hours of training, which we are starting tomorrow night in our office on Walnut Street. And that's for 5 weeks, for 3 hours every Thursday evening for 5 weeks. After that, you're assigned to a case.
Now, if you can't get your act together to be ready for tomorrow night, you do offer trainings
Absolutely.
throughout
We
the year,
train
right?
year-round. You can call our office or go to our website and sign up, and we will get in touch with you, and we will make sure it's at your convenience.
I know COVID hit you guys hard, and you said a lot of older folks just sort of dropped out because it wasn't safe. How many folks do you need to step up today to get to where you need to be?
There is no set number. We have 155 children assigned to our CASA program that we do not have volunteers to speak up for them. We need people to speak up for children in their communities.
Is it the kind of thing that like one person can help more than one kid, or is it one person per kid?
Yes, you have the ability to say, I want to work with a single child family, or work with a family with 4 children. I want to work just in my town, or I'll drive 30 minutes to see a child. You have the ability to make those decisions.
Talk to me quickly again. We're speaking with Leslie Bryan, the Community Development Coordinator of CASA. The area you cover in North Louisiana, what parishes, where do you need people?
We need people all over. We need people in East Carroll, West Carroll, Madison, Tensall, Caldwell, Union, Morehouse. We need people all over our 11 parish area.
For folks out there who may be listening, again, you're starting a class tomorrow night for 5 weeks. What time do you get together?
5:30 to 8:30.
And where do you do the class?
513 Walnut Street in Monroe.
For folks to find out more and learn more about CASA and ways they can get involved, where can they go to find out a little more?
They can go to our website at casaofnela.org or call our office at 398-0945.
Leslie Bryan with us today, the Community Development Coordinator for CASA, Court Advocates for Children. And again, Leslie, tomorrow night, 5:30, if you want to go to that class, do they need to call and register? How does it work?
They just need to call us and register, or go to our website and register there.
To find out more about this and other lagniappes, be sure and visit our website at KEDM.org. This is 90.3 KEDM Public Radio. I'm